Welcome to the Regulatory Augmented Intelligence Study, or RAI. The idea of the study is that we believe that the RA expert is really good at a lot of things, and the AI is really good at a lot of other things. Together, they are excellent at solving problems, answering questions, and looking up information. That's at least the hypothesis, which we are now set to prove with your help.
If you enter in the study, you have to answer 2 sets of 3 questions. It will take you about 15 minutes. The good news is that when you come back to our booth at the RAP's Convergence, then you have a chance to win an Apple Watch. In all cases, you get 1 month of the premium subscription of Chat MDR, Chat IVDR, and Chat FDA.
So what do? Here's the page, the enroll page that you've come to, and what you need to do is you need to obtain one of these cards from the Create booth. They have a code. Part of it here is blocked, but of course your card will have a full code. What you then do is you enter this code in a form I'll show you in a minute. You receive these benefits to enroll in the study, so please use it for that. You're also automatically signed up for our mailing list. Of course, you can unsubscribe later if you want, but that will help you get the most out of your AI account.
Here's the sign-up form. I'm going to put my email in, and I'm going to put the code in. So make sure you type this code correctly. If you make a mistake, the code will not be accepted. When you press the submit button on this, you have to wait a little bit, and then here comes your new account and your password.
Now, this password is impossible to remember, so I would recommend that you copy-paste it. I will now open Chat MDR. It will open in a new tab. It opens here, and then here is the login button, which I will click, and then I will simply copy-paste this account and the password in. Then you click Sign In, and then you are in. What you'll also see is that you have access to all the AI models in this tool, and you have 200 questions, which is the premium model.
If I were you, I would actually copy these accounts somewhere else. So put it in a note on your computer or something, or take a screenshot, whatever you want to do, because this information will never appear again.
Then open the survey in a new tab again. You come to the survey, and here we ask once again for the code, so you have to type that one more time, so let me do that quickly. Type your email address, and you agree to having your data shared under GDPR. When you've done that, then you are in the survey and start the quiz. You can choose your area of expertise.
I'm going to choose FDA, and here we would really appreciate if you put some background information about yourself in. This will help us qualify the questions. Questions 1 to 3 should be answered without any AI tools. Of course, you can use MDR. You can search the web. You can search the PDFs. Do it like you would normally do without AI. Questions 4 to 6, you would use the AI. In my case, I would use Chat FDA, which you will find here in the drop-down list.
So I confirm, and then I can submit this. And because I selected FDA, I come to the FDA quiz. I'm not going to show you the quiz because even though the questions are different for every participant, I'm not going to show you the answers. Try to answer to the best of your ability. Only seriously completed surveys qualify for the Apple Watch prize draw. Don't worry if you get something wrong. You will not be scored for the correctness of your answers. The data entry is purely for the benefits of the study. So I'm just going to quickly click through this. Of course, when you fill out the survey, please do pay attention. Now I'm on the second 3 questions already. With the first ones, I was not allowed to use AI. This time, I am, so I can just, if I'm really lazy, I can just copy this whole thing. Oops, the answers didn't come along. Now the AI will do its thing. Remember to always check the AI output. Again, I will not show you the answer, but you can go through these questions. Once you've done everything, then you submit, and then all we ask of you is that you tell us a little bit about your experience so far in the survey. Up to this point, it probably took you about 15 minutes, like I said. Most likely the non-AI part is a bit longer than the part with AI. Start the quiz and you say, yes, fantastic, fantastic, benefits lots, concerns none. Please do be more elaborate than I am, for the sake of the example, and submit.
And now, what you do is you go back to the Create booth and you cut off or tear off this right part of your form and you put it in the box. Then, at 4:15 on Thursday, please come back for the prize draw of the Apple Watch. Have fun, good luck, and enjoy the survey.